Hello, and welcome to the video. Be sure to read the description, and if you enjoy my content, please leave a like and comment down below. Enjoy the file. This file is an interesting one. This file is one for getting your stress out. It helps relieve all your bottled up emotions and helps you truly relax for one of the few times in your life. Because of the nature of this file, I ask that you only listen if you are willing to let out any and all bottled up emotions you may have. I ask that you listen only if you are alone or in a place you are most comfortable. I ask that you trust my words and trust that I will keep you safe. I hope you are ready, because this session will be, well, intense to say the least. Make sure you are lying down or sitting down in a comfortable position, and be sure that all lights are off. When that is done, take a deep breath and let us begin. Take a few deep breaths with me, going with how I do so. That's it. Just keep doing exactly that, breathing in and out as you relax for me, listening to my words so closely. A very heavy trance will be needed for this, so just keep breathing in and out, listening to the words I say, how my pitch changes, and exactly how I say things. I want you to imagine for me that you are driving down a slick, muddy dirt road. It is slick and muddy because it just rained yesterday. You are driving down this road in a smooth, new car, and the mud is so hard to drive in. This imagination is sort of like your life. It is so hard to go through it, and as you do go through it, you get dirtier and dirtier, like this car getting dirtied by the mud. And the other thing is, some mud might get on the underside of your car. We can compare this to the emotions you might bottle up. The mud gets trapped on that underside, like the emotions get trapped inside of you when you hold them in. All the outside mud is just able to be cleaned off so easily. But this is not. You are still driving down this road, this muddy dirt road, and it just keeps getting bumpier and bumpier. You may be thinking about going faster, but you can't, because you might go too fast and slide off the road somehow. You might think of going slower instead, so that you do. You decide to slow down just a little bit for me, slowing down to account for the bumpiness, and slowing down to account for the slickness. You find that the traction is so hard to keep up, and that slowly your car is getting even slower. So you press down on that gas pedal a little bit harder. You keep slowing down and pressing down, and as you do, you find yourself get stuck. The mud was too loose, and your wheel is now stuck in the mud, trapped spinning as you try to get out of the dip. You might get frustrated and tired. You might even get a little angry, but that is okay. Just let that anger out with a few choice words and move forward. You get out of your car and go back, looking at it with a little bit of a puzzled look. It doesn't look too deep, so you decide to push your car as much as you can. You get behind your car and just push, tiring yourself out with so many futile attempts to push your car. You might slip and fall a few times, getting a bit muddy yourself, but that is okay. Because you notice, while starting to get out a bit more, you decide to push even more. 5. The wheel is starting to climb up the ditch as you exert so much energy. 4. The car inches forward as you are pushing with all your might. 3. It's halfway up, almost out of the dip. 2. So close. You can feel it giving away just that little bit more. 1. It is finally out, and as it gives way, you slip and fall and just drop. You drop into that trance as you fall onto the muddy ground, succeeding in getting that car out of the dip. You feel a bit relieved as you get back up and go back to your car door, opening it up, and you just drop into the seat. You look ahead of you and close the door, taking a small breather, just resting your head back as you close your eyes and just drop. That was very tiring and very interesting. So you decide to play a little bit of smooth jazz in the background. You turn on your radio and hear the jazz flicker to your ears. It is so calming and soothing, so you lay your head back down and just listen to that jazz as you just drop. You find that as you listen to the jazz and listen to my words, your thoughts are just drifting even more. You find that your mind is emptying to the world around you, and all that is left is my words and your emotions. You find that my words are putting you deeper and deeper into trance. So, with that soft jazz playing and my voice echoing, you will see yourself just getting so relaxed and in trance. So much so that you find my words already filling up every inch of your mind. 5. My words echo through your thoughts, and only my words are found. 4. Still breathing in and out as you just let me tell you what to do. You let me tell you how to stay in trance, and you enjoy it so much. 3. The deeper you go into trance, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you will go. 2. Just still laying back in that car, the jazz still playing, and your mind just drifting so much. 1. You fall asleep as you listen to my words, and you just drop and drop and drop. That's it. Just drop for me. Just listen to my words and relax, still breathing so deeply, because that is what I told you to do. That is how I told you to react, and so you are doing so. Now, imagine back to the car going down that muddy path. It kept getting that mud underneath the car, and I compared that to the emotions you have bottled up inside. Yes, you have so many emotions you have kept inside of yourself, and it is time to finally let them out. It is time to release those emotions and stress you have inside and let yourself finally, truly relax. You see your car in a car wash, one of the really fancy, deep clean ones. You see it starting to go through, and you see yourself as that car. You see the dirt and mud coating it after that drive, and you see yourself as that emotion-coated body. And as it starts cleaning, you can feel your emotions start to release. You need to keep breathing in and out, because you can feel your bottled up emotions start to come out. The car is being sprayed down, and so your emotions are being pulled up. You can feel all the sadness you have ever felt beginning to pour up from below, just piling up and out of your body. You may start crying. You may start getting short of breath, but you need to keep breathing. Just breathe deeply and thoroughly for me. You see the car just keep getting sprayed down, every inch being hit with a stream of water. And as that happens, more sadness just gets pulled up from below. You feel all of that sadness just get yanked to the surface, and you can't help but start to feel more relaxed and at ease as you let it out. You feel yourself letting it out however you feel comfortable doing so. You feel everything just pour out of you. As soon as the spray ends, you feel the emotions top off, ceasing to continue right at the surface as your body has already released so much. But it isn't over. You feel your anger that you have bottled up start to come out as the soap starts getting sprayed along the whole car. You feel all of your bottled up anger and hatred just start boiling over and out of your body. Every single bit of it just shooting out of you like anger should. You may feel red and ready to hit someone, but just listen. Just breathe and keep breathing, because this is how anger is supposed to feel. You are supposed to feel this and not just bottle it up. So keep breathing. Keep breathing as the soap keeps getting applied. Keep letting out that anger, that hatred, that anguish. Let it all soak into that soap and leave your body. And yet again, as soon as that soap is finished, the anger calms down. Whatever is left going back under the surface, waiting to be let out later. You feel so exhausted already, but you are okay. Just keep breathing and keep letting out anything you wish. You feel the scrubbers start hitting the sides and the top and the bottom of the car, and you start feeling all of that anxiety and stress just start sliding out of you. You feel it fill you up and empty into the world around you. You feel all of the anxiety of your life just start to leave you, maybe making you tense up. But just relax and breathe, because you are okay. I am still here with you, so just keep letting it out. You let out even more stress than you do anxiety, and it just feels so wonderful to let it go. It feels so amazing to let it all out, and it feels so amazing to give in and just feel everything you have bottled up. You may still be crying, but trust me, it is okay. It is okay to cry, and it is okay to let out, as long as you keep breathing. Finally, it is time for the final spray. It is time to clean off all of that soap and let everything wash out and down to the floor. It is time to let everything out. 10. Feeling the spray start, and every single emotion you have bottled up begins to just pour out of you. It may fill you up a bit as it comes out, but that is okay. It is okay to cry. It is okay to feel. But just remember to breathe. 9. Breathing deeply as every single thing gets let out of that bottle. Breathing deeply as every single emotion you have ever kept inside begins to be let out. 8. Feeling all the sadness just sink to the floor out of you. 7. Feeling all of the anger shoot into the air around you. 6. Feeling all the anxiety soak into the world around you. 5. Feeling every bit of those emotions just leave you, leaving you exhausted and relaxed, and leaving you free of their hold. 4. You start feeling so light, as if a huge burden was lifted off of your shoulders. You may feel yourself beginning to stop crying, and you find that your emotions are starting to run dry. 3. Everything is almost out. Everything is almost cleared up, and everything is almost all right. 2. Almost there. You have been so good. You have been so amazingly good. And so, finally, 1. You feel the last trickles of your bottled up emotions just leave your body. The car coming out almost completely cleaned. You feel so much exhaustion, but you also feel so truly relaxed. You feel so truly free right now, and that is all that matters. All that matters is that you feel free. All that matters is that you are relieved of all of those emotions, all of that stress and anxiety, that sadness and anger, that hatred and anguish. And so, in a moment, I will bring you back up and out of trance, and you will feel your mind return to you. You will know exactly what happened, and you will find it amazing. You will find it so amazing that you will want to come back to this video almost every day. And the more you watch it, the stronger its effects get. You will find that as you watch this video, every bit of those bottled up emotions will just disappear. 1. Coming up from your deep sleep. Coming up to the world around you. 2. Your world is becoming clearer now as you become more awake. You are still breathing so deeply, and you feel so relaxed. 3. Halfway there, hoping that you may return to this trance again, because this has relieved so much pressure from you. 4. Almost back to the surface, your shoulders so light, your mind so light, and your emotions so light. 5. Open your eyes, for you have returned from your trance, and you have returned from your emotional relief. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this great pressure you felt has released from your chest.